Hey guys, welcome to my next vlog for The Haunting of Hill House, episode 6, Two Storms. And right off the bat, this one might be my second favorite episode of the season. It's very close to being my favorite of the season so far. This was powerful. That's what I can say right off the bat. It was just a powerful, emotionally driven episode that just gripped me from the very beginning. So, story in this episode is we're done really with having all the separate stories of all the different brothers and sisters of the Crane family, and now they've all come together for one of their sisters' funerals. And so this is kind of like what I was talking about in the previous episode, where I thought that the show was going to, come to a midpoint where they were all going to come together, and then the show would go off into a new sort of direction. And that's basically what I think is happening right now. And with this episode, we get introduced to, or, well, reintroduced really, to Timothy Hutton's character, who is the dad. Timothy Hutton had been in the previous episodes, but only very sporadically, or like not that much. Mostly it's been Elliot from E.T. playing the dad during the previous timeline with the children being little kids. But now he's playing the older version of the father, and this is some of the best work I've ever seen out of Timothy Hutton. He gives a award-winning performance here. He just plays this broken down father that's just been through so much, that's having such a hard time connecting to his children. He has a hard time speaking. His children, some of them don't trust him. It's just, this is a very awkward episode. He's so good in it. But yeah, this is a very awkward episode. And what do I mean by that? Well, the fact that you have all these characters finally together after their episodes focusing on each other, and they're all together in one room, and some things just don't work between them. They fight, they bicker, they laugh, they cry. It's very much like how a dysfunctional family works. This is a very dysfunctional family, and I really like how they portray them. They portray them so real, and the performances feel so real between all of them. I love that there's one part in the episode where the two brothers go up to the casket of their sister Nell, and it's it's kind of funny, but it's also sad too. It really shows you, because the older brother Steven is trying to be the big brother, listen, we're going to go to this casket and everything's going to be okay, and he's the one that ends up breaking down, which to me that's so realistic in a way that it just seems like something that happens in real life. And the episode is really like a stage play, I want to say, because I want to say there are literally like maybe 5 scenes total in this entire film, or in this entire episode, because each scene goes on for so long, and there's just long takes where there's just literally no cutting at all. It just flows so well. The conversations. This is an extremely well written episode. This is the best written episode of the show thus far. I just love how the camera work was in this episode, how it would hold on a person and then just move to another person and just follow people. It never seemed to really stop, and it intercutted so well with the flashback scenes to when they live at Hill House. And there's, again, terrifying stuff in this episode too that just is really, really creepy. It's really disturbing and really good too. Just some really great horror and great just atmosphere. Like, there's so much about this show that I love. And what else about this? I love just the editing with this episode. I feel like it's just completely perfect. I think the acting is perfect along with the writing, and Timothy Hutton's performance is just incredible, and the ending is just, it's really sad, and you just feel for these characters because they feel like real people. And I think that's what's so great about the show, is that these are human people. They feel like real life people. You could just reach out and touch them and try to help them, because I want to help these people because they're just in such a bad place in all their lives, and just the drama they have, it's real drama. And this was just a really great episode. As I said, it feels like a stage play with just how it's all taking place in one setting basically, and it never got boring. I was glued to the screen the entire time. It just rolled by so fast, and the episode's about 53 minutes. It worked so well. Everything about this. It's definitely one of the best episodes of the show, and just an incredible standalone episode as well. It's really good, and I'm just glad that this show is just continuing to top itself in a way, because each episode improves in some way or does something different that really ups the game a little bit, and I really enjoy that. And I just love this episode, and I love this show, and I can't wait to watch the next episode, which I'll watch tomorrow, and you'll get another video from me soon. But yeah, that's really all I got to say about this episode. It's really good, and yeah. So anyway, guys, as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next vlog.